Hello, it's Caroline. I just wanted to make a quick video about the notion of outlets. So I remember when I was in high school and I would meet with doctors and therapists and just even my mom and people in general would always be like, you have to have an outlet, like your outlet instead of throwing up, instead of starving, instead of using food. And I'd always be like, okay, what are my outlets? I like to write, I like to dance, I like to sing, I like to act. Those are my outlets. And as I've grown up, those are not only my outlets, those are my passions and what I am making a career and a profession out of. So they're what I do. And what I realized today that I wanted to share was I had, like, something happened earlier today. I was kind of upset about it. I watched some TV. I talked to some friends. None of that really helped me. And then I had to practice for a poetry performance I have in 2 weeks. And I got up and I was timing my poems and practicing. And it hit me like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. And it's not, and I realize it's less about outlets, but when you're doing what you're passionate about, you bring yourself right out of being miserable because you're naturally happy and you're naturally passionate. We are all naturally happy and all naturally passionate. And therefore, when we're miserable, it's important to let that pass through us. But if we want to get out of that state of misery, because sometimes I do feel it's important for me, at least, to sit with being sad, just for a little, to feel it, because it's when you avoid it or usurp your body's ability to even experience that emotion, that it becomes a problem and you get it pent up, and that's what leads to things like binging or starving or extreme behavior. But when you sit with the sadness, and then when you are ready to let go of it and bring yourself out of that space of anxiety or misery or whatever it may be, or fear or sadness, it's in being passionate. And I really got that today, and I wanted to share that. And so, what are your passions? What makes you happy? When do you feel like you are most in your element and following your purpose in life? And I don't know, it really hit me when I just started practicing, and it was like, duh. Of course, even though it's practicing and timing poems, because this is part of my journey of what I'm happiest doing, which is being an artist, and obviously it's going to bring me out of my misery, because passions don't make you miserable. They can be challenging at times, but they only make you happy. So I hope everyone's having an amazing Monday, a great Labor Day, a great weekend, and cheers to a beautiful week ahead. And so I'd love to hear people's thoughts on passions.